Hello, I'm Herb Koch with the Chicagoland Lionel Railroad Club. Today's review includes the Santa Fe Double Legacy PA 58L set, Lionel number 2533260, and the Super Bass PB 58A, Lionel's number 5333269. My family honored me with a very nice Herb bobblehead figure holding a Santa Fe engine for Father's Day. What a marvelous way to start this video on the Alco PA engines. Thank you, my family.
Dispatcher, are we still clear all the way? Over. Yep, all clear ahead. Dispatcher out. When we topped off the sand, these wet rails are making a mess of our schedule.
The Alco PAs were built to haul passenger trains. They had a A1A set of trucks, meaning that the center axle was not powered. The purpose of the non-powered idler axle was to spread the weight of the truck from 2 axles to 3 axles. The locomotives were built in Schenectady, New York, in the United States, by a partnership of the American Locomotive Company, Alco, and General Electric, GE, between June 1946 and December 1953. They were built of a cab unit design where the PA engine was cab equipped and the PB booster was not. The PB models were slightly shorter than the PA models, but they shared many of the same characteristics, both aesthetically and mechanically, being equal pullers. Alco's designation of P indicates that they were geared for higher speeds and passenger use, whereas the F designation marks these locomotives as being geared primarily for freight use. However, beyond this, their design was largely similar, aside from the PA-PBs designed by General Electric's Ray Patton with a more striking nose and with the A1A type trucks. This Santa Fe consist has a lot of power. It's got an A unit up front, and that's got full sounds. And then there's a Super Bass B unit, and that one has a lot of sound. And then there's the trailing A unit that has a lot of power and no sound. Many railroads use the PA and FA locomotives for both freight and passenger service. There were 2 models of PAs. The 2,000 horsepower, which was built between September 1946 and June of 1950, and the 2,250 horsepower PA2, PB2, which was built between April 1950 and December 1953. In September 1946, the first production units, an ABA set of PA1s in Santa Fe colors, were numbered 51L, 51A, and 51B. In total, Santa Fe ordered 26 PAs and 16 PBs. Fans deemed the PA as one of the most beautiful diesels. Also, it was nicknamed an honorary steam locomotive because when it accelerated, thick clouds of black smoke would pour from the exhaust stacks until the turbocharger came up to speed due to the turbo's lag. Photographing a moving PA while smoking became a prime objective of rail fans. To keep it simple, I gave all 3 engines the same ID number. And since it has 58 in the front, that was a nice number to take. So all of these engines have 58 ID number. With one ID number for this set, I can run these engines as if they were one engine. Also, Lionel programmed these engines so you can turn off the PB coupler. The rear PA engine's coupler works as the rear coupler of this engine set. It's as if it were one engine. Engine inspection. Let's take a look at the front of this engine. I like to go from the top to the bottom. You got some nice horns up here. And then you got this number 58 right here showing what the engine number is right up front. You have the fireman in this side and the engineer over here on the right side. Got some nice grab irons. I'm sure that's what they use when they're washing the windows, windshield wipers. I like that they have the nice Santa Fe golden stripe in the middle, and that's flanked with the black striping around it. The nice Santa Fe cigar label, that always is a nice wrapper that goes around the front of the engine. Santa Fe did a good job there. And then you can see the L designating this as a lead engine. Here you have the various hoses. And then the coupler is activated by the front coupler. The Mars light oscillates very nicely, and the headlight up front is quite bright for the engineer to see what's ahead on the track. And now on top, you can see the horns. Here are maintenance loops that when they need to repair the engine, they can lift off this panel. Here's a smokestack. To get the smoke going, just put the smoke fluid right into the smokestack. You can see some good rivet detail. And then you have the fan on top of the radiator in the back, cooling off everything. And the back panel right here, you have the maintenance rings to take care of this area. And then there's a steam generator for passenger cars back here. The side of the engine carries on the cigar band, and I like the truck detail that they have here. Very nice. You can see the springs, you can see the brakes, you can see how the bearings are held for the axles. Good ladder detail, and the engineer can go up the stairs and go right inside the cab. Big number 58 on the side. This silver paint is really nice. There's good grill work, the Santa Fe logo, some more grill work, and some portholes. The golden red and black accenting of the Santa Fe logo, the Santa Fe itself, good ladder detail. Let's see if we can get into the builder's plate. The B unit is very similar to the A unit. It obviously doesn't have the control panel up front. All the detail for the trucks, the Santa Fe stripe carries on, Santa Fe logo, Santa Fe name. So when a maintenance man wants to come in, he just takes the stairs up and goes into the door here. When he wants to check the fuel level, he checks it right here. And when he wants to put some fuel in, it goes into this fuel intake right here. This is a see-through grill work. On the lead engine, you take the inspection cover off, and you can notice how that they're notched so that you're not going to put it on backwards. You have run program, Bluetooth, 4-digit identification number, on-off smoke, on-off signals, and on-off dialogue. Let's take a look at the B unit and its control switches. Take the cover off like on the A unit, and you can see it's indexed so you can't put it on backwards. And this has all the same switches as the A unit, but there's one switch more, and that's the rear uncoupler. You turn that off and it complements putting all of the three engines into the same ID, So when you press the rear coupler, it isn't triggered. And only the rear A unit is triggered. So let's look at the silent A unit. So it has the cover that comes off like the other ones, and it has the index, so you can't put it on backwards. It has the run program switch, the Bluetooth and the 4-digit switch, and the on-off smoke switch. Underneath the engine, you can see the coupler, the idler axle, the pickup roll, a powered axle. This is with the traction tire. You can also see the gears here, and then another pickup rolls. You have the sensor track sending unit here. You can see that it's Bluetooth. Nice big speaker. Pickup rolls. Again, the traction tire on the inside axle of the powered wheels, and then the other powered wheels, and you can see the gears there. The pickup rolls, and then the idler axle, and on the back here, the other coupler. Let's see how long these engines are. I took the tape measure, put it down, and they measure 50 inches. That's a nice long length. The lead PBA measures 17 inches. The PB unit measures 16.5 inches. And wouldn't you know it, the trailing PA unit also measures 17 inches. The distance between the two pickup rolls is 3¼ inch. And that's the same over here, 3¼ inch. And the distance for the total is 11.5 inches, well enough to bridge any switch. The Super Base B unit, the pickup rollers are 3¾ inches, both sides, and a total length of 11.5 inches. So that sound will not go down. Nice speaker. Let's see how much these engines weigh. We'll start out with the lead PA. So 4 pounds, 4.3 ounces. For the heck of it, we'll try the B unit, the PB. 3 pounds, 7.4 ounces. And the trailing PA that has no sound, let's see what that one weighs. 4 pounds, 3.0 ounces. So that is the difference would be how much the sound unit weighs. So you got about 8 pounds of pulling power. That's pretty strong. You'll be able to pull just about anything with these engines. So let's check out the bells. We'll turn on the bell, and then we'll go aux 1 and bell. A little bit higher tone. Another higher tone. Oh, now we go kind of a deep tone. And it's getting deeper. We get back to the original. I like the original one. Let's try the horns. That's the standard horn. A little bit higher. Oh, multi-horn. Oh, I'm kind of liking that horn. Well, let's get to the one I like. Yeah, that's the horn I like. Let's fuel up this engine, and you fuel up the engine by pressing the reset button. You hold it down, and then when you have enough fuel in the tank, you release it.
My fuel's full. Out.
And you're told that your fuel is full. Let's do aux 1 to get sequence control. You get the whistle and the bell. So now we can do automatic running of the train for sound applications.
Dispatcher, train is outbound. Over. Very good. Keep going. Out.
And we're off to get some passenger cars.
Dispatcher, going in now. You are clear inbound? Over. Copy that. All lined up and clear inbound. Dispatcher out. Dispatcher, are we still clear all the way? Over. Yep. All clear. Dispatcher out. Dispatcher, train is inbound. Am I clear? Over. Copy that. All clear inbound. Out. Dispatcher, how's the track look? Am I clear? Over. That's affirmative. All clear ahead. Out. Dispatcher, pulling in now. Am I clear inbound? Over. Copy that. All lined up and clear inbound. Dispatcher out. Dispatcher, are we clear through the diamond? Over. Roger, your track is clear. Dispatcher out. Dispatcher, almost there. Pulling in now. Are we clear? Over. Copy that. Switch a line. You're clear inbound. Dispatcher out. Dispatcher, are we still clear all the way? Over. Yep. All clear. Dispatcher out. Dispatcher, almost there. Pulling in now. Are we clear? Over. Copy that. Switch a line. You're clear inbound. Dispatcher out. Dispatcher, are we clear through the diamond? Over. Your track is clear. Dispatcher out.
Your attention, folks. The lounge car is now open. Ladies and gentlemen, the lounge car is now open for drinks and snacks. Your attention, folks. The lounge car is now open for drinks and snacks. cars closed. Light refreshments are available in the lounge car.
So let's see what we can do with the Bluetooth. We can connect the engine. Oh, there's our engine. We'll let that connect. Let's see how that travels. Oh, look at all of them go together. That is nice. Go forward.
Going to slow speed.
Stop.
Stopping the engine. Dispatcher, emergency stop. Yes, sir, we are in emergency. Train is stopped. We're all in one piece. Over. Thank you, sir. Dispatcher out. Dispatcher, we're done for the day. Out.
Well, thank you for watching the Santa Fe Alco PA. This is Herb Koch with the Chicagoland Lionel Railroad Club. Over and out. Reverse.
Going in reverse.
Go.
I'm sorry, I don't recognize that command.
Go backwards.
Going to slow speed.
I think we hit the right combination.
I'm sorry, I don't recognize that command.
Whistle. Horn. Stop.
Stopping the engine.
Go forward.
Going to slow speed.
Crew talk.
Dispatcher, train is inbound. Am I clear? Over.
Stop.